celebration, I might have a toast with you. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great, I'm terrific. We ain't taking no losses, we winning. Undefeated, check the percentage.
Yo, 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 yo. How are we feeling, man? I got to say one thing, man. One thing, man. The Brosmer, man. Let's go. Yeah, effing right. Hey, man, shout out to everybody in the building, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Hold on, I'm just trying to make sure we good to go, man. Shout out Luff, man. I see you, Luff, man. What's going on, Luff? Hey, I did get your text. Luff, I got your text too. So, Mark, shout out my boy Mark in the building, man. CJ, what's good with you, man? Shout out to you, man. Let's go, man. Vix, what's good? Why do I feel like the names are showing? Like, why do I feel like the names are different? What the hell? Why do I feel like the names are different? Shout out, what up? Shout out, Kinetic, man. Shout out to you, Charles. What's good, man? Two-toned, what's good, man? The name's definitely different. It's showing the at names for some fucking reason. I have no idea. Hold on, let me add my boy, man. Hey, we got a special guest, man. We got to finish off what we started last night, man. My guy, man. Holmesy, what's good?
What up?
What's up,
going on?
You, man? Chilling, man. How we feeling, man?
Not good or not bad.
All right, cool. I was feeling the same way. You know what I'm saying?
This game is literally how camp was on Thursday.
Okay.
Except a little bit more excitement from especially these, bottom of the roster guys.
Yeah. Man. Shout out Hippie, man. I see you, man. Appreciate you, Jersey. What's good? I don't know why the hell the names are showing different today on here, but whatever. You know what I mean? Hey, if you got a different at name than the name we actually know you as, just do what Hippie did. You know what I mean? Remind us. Yeah, but yeah, man. I don't know, Humsy, man. Like, yeah. So how do you feel like JJ McCarthy did? I think it was too quick, if you ask me, man. I wanted to see more. Am I the only one that felt like that? I wanted to see more.
I'm happy with what we got. He went out there and he showed enough. And I mean, the last thing we need is for him to get injured again.
Bro, and this is another thing too. Like, am I tripping? But like after that run, there was something about the end of that run, man. Anybody else in the chat felt maybe I just got PTSD. But there was something about after that run, and then like I was like watching him walk. I feel like after he was out for like a series and Howell was in and he was on the sidelines, and I just felt like the conversation between him and he was talking to Josh Oliver, I believe, and TJ Hawkinson or something, and it just the vibes didn't seem right, and I'm like, yo, I don't know, I got PTSD, man. You know what I mean, I got PTSD.
I guarantee everyone was holding their breath.
Yeah.
Like that stadium had have been just silent with when he did that run. Because I think isn't that what he hurt himself on last year was that run up the middle.
Yeah, man. Like that's what they were saying when he spent out that sack last year and then ran and dove for the first down. Like they're saying that's kind of the cause of the injury last season. And I don't know, man. I just don't want a damn press. If we have an emergency press conference, bruh, tomorrow with Kevin O'Connell, bro, like we gotta at least make it through tomorrow, man. Let's make it through tomorrow.
We're good.
Yeah, I feel good, man. So man, some players, man, some winners, some losers. It might be hard. Yeah, it might be hard for me to like. There's a couple. I guess losers is gonna be a little like. I hate to be hard on some of the players, man. To be honest with you, I don't think we have like some super losers. I mean, I'm curious to hear your list, Harmsy, but like, I mean, go ahead. Let me hear a couple winners you have first. Let's hear some winners first.
McCarthy, I have. Brosmer needs to 100% make this team.
Man.
Do not. There's no reason to have him or to have Rippin' Ass over Brosmer. That's my nickname for Ripien.
Yeah.
I mean, I actually have Sam Howell as a winner.
Yeah, Sam Howell played good. He looked good today.
He was showing, like I said, he was showing some promise Thursday, and he's making progress. So, again, let's not write him off yet.
Yeah.
I don't want him to start all year long.
No, but he did his thing
Those are-
today, though. He did his thing today, man. I don't think there's anything to be mad at with Sammy, man. Sammy went out there and he played, you know, he played a game. You feel me? Like regular game. He didn't put us in a bad situation, man. I could say that, man. Brett did not look good. Brett ripping, definitely. Yeah, what you call him? Ripping ass? Yeah.
I call him ripping ass. Yeah.
Yeah, he practice squad shouty. That's a fact.
He's just this year's. He's the new Sean Mannion. Just no reason to even be out there.
Mannion. No, he is. You're right.
And I 100% believe Brosmer could be the number 2. The only thing that would stop that is having an inexperienced starting quarterback right now.
Yeah. Let's say I'll say this: if he plays like, because he's gonna play all the preseason games, Max for sure. That's one player that's gonna play all the preseason games. If he plays like he played today, the next 2 games, or even sees a little bit more, plays a little better, man, yeah, he has a case for QB2 for sure. But he absolutely has to be on the team, though. He has to be on the team.
I have a feeling it's just gonna be one of those things that they're gonna just keep ripping. So
why?
Just
Mannion.
because, yeah, just like that. It's one of those guys like that, like the coach quarterback.
He's good in the QB room on Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
Well,
man.
But he's not good when he plays, so that's what matters.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm going to put at the top of my list as well as Miles Price. I have been talking him up. You know, both days at camp, he was looking good, and he's just one of those guys. I would be really shocked if he's not on the practice squad, and I think he is making a case for the 53. I don't see that happening, but he is making a case for it. Gabe Murphy is another positive, which kind of put, unfortunately, a certain person, maybe not so much in the positive.
Jalen?
Dallas Turner.
Oh, yeah. Dallas Turner did not look decent today.
You know,
he did not look decent today.
LDR, Jalen Redmond, looking good. I think LDR has definitely made himself, he's making the team. Xavier Scott has sealed Ty Chandler's fate. Xavier
Scott. Okay. Yep. Ty Chandler's out of there. I agree. 100%.
Yeah. And I was really excited about Trey Stewart, but I thought
did we not see him? He didn't even play, right?
I have him in my nothing, I guess.
Yeah, okay. Because he didn't play.
I thought I had him in the neutral.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I'm not going to Halisi. I don't know how to say it. Khalif. We'll just go Khalif. He's making a case. I mean, some of these bottom of the roster guys are the ones that were impressive here, especially, you know, at the end of the game.
Yeah.
And I might get some grief for this one. Ty Felton totally was not horrible.
He wasn't.
Like he's that first kickoff, you know, I was just like, oh no, we're not going to start this early.
Because didn't he drop it? He like dropped it and had to pick it up, the first one.
At camp he did. I guess
I thought today he kind of muffed it a little bit. Like picked it, he fumbled it a little bit, but like picked it up. Not to where it was scary where he almost turned the ball over, but like, okay. Yeah, no, Ty Felton looked good.
And I don't have him in the, you know, the good because he was playing good. He just wasn't what we've seen at camp.
Yeah.
Walter Rouse, I think he's a guy who's, you know, I think, you know, he's definitely pushing for a roster spot.
Mm-hmm.
And Ambry Thomas, especially with Mekhi Blackman, I have him in bad. He's just, I don't know if it's his injury or if he.
You have Ambry Thomas in bad.
No, I have Ambry Thomas good.
Oh, I was about to say okay because he got an interception, right?
Yeah. So, just a lot of these bottom of the roster guys are just they're like, hey, you know, we have something.
Yeah.
And of course, Ripien and Ty Chandler I have as bad, along with kick and punt returner.
Yeah. I mean, hey, I actually agree with the list. I think that's about what I'll say too. I seen one play, which I'm not gonna judge him off one play. Me and Delton were talking about it too. Donovan Jackson got put on his ass. Like that was actually the throw to Jordan Addison. The throw to Jordan Addison, the dive and catch one. But like if you look at the offensive line, yeah, Donovan Jackson got just straight bull. I mean, just put on his ass, man. But I'm not gonna hold I'm not gonna hold his feet to the fire. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna hold his feet. He's a rookie. And for the most part, the running game looked really good. Like the offensive line, coming from an offensive line point of view, I think the offensive line was moving really well at the beginning of the game when the starters, quote unquote starters, were in. It looked good, man. So I have no complaints there. How'd you feel about what's the damn, you said, oh no, you said Walter Rouse. We said Walter Rouse looked really good. Yeah, Delton was super high on Walter Rouse. I feel like what's the other what the hell's the other wide receiver's name, man, that I thought was like doing pretty decent, man? Is it
Silas Bolden?
Silas Bolden. So I didn't see much from. I feel like I didn't see much. I seen a punt return, but I didn't see anything other than that.
I have him in as neutral and wanted to see
okay.
more from him, along with tight end 3, Zamiah Vaughn and Kobe King.
Okay, yeah. Zamiah Vaughn I thought I would see more like cornerbacks, like having more, like just I guess more pass breakups and having fun out there. Maybe next game though. We'll see. I think the cornerbacks will come around. I thought Jeff Okudah, because Jeff Okudah was out there for a little bit, I believe, at the beginning.
He started.
Yeah, he was out there a little bit from the beginning. So I'm like, man, I was hoping to see a little bit more on that side. But it is the first preseason game, and I think like as Vikings fans, we just got to understand that too. Like, hey, it's the first preseason game, and the expectations don't need to be super high. But what I will say, I like how we can tie in, Harmsy, to kind of what you've seen. Real quick, shout out to Evil, man, for the 199 too, man. Shout out my broski, man. He said Sean Mannion want to step in. Yeah, no, Brett Rippon, man. Brett Rippon is the new Sean Mannion. No, listen, Too Evil, you got to move off of Sean Mannion now. Now it's Brett Rippon's turn, man. You know what I mean? Like that's your new guy that the Vikings need to cut McCarthy and start Brett. You know what I mean? But Harmsy, I think what's interesting is, and first of all, I appreciate you dropping those jewels about camp and things like that, and then seeing how it translated into today. That's what I was super excited about, to like some of the players you said, like the Price kid. You were talking about him, like, hey, I'm gonna tell you, Price looks good. You on the first time you jumped on the show, hey, Price is looking good. He might surprise some people. And today, man, he looked pretty good, man. I thought he was a running back. He's a receiver.
Yeah, he was doing some returns as well.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought he was a running. That shows you how much I know about our team, the Minnesota Vikings. I'm telling you, man, I need to pay more attention.
Well, and he's just one of those guys that, I mean, I had never heard of him, and I remember we were talking about who's number 31, and we were both talking, that's Kareem Jackson's number, and it's like, and I remember saying, Miles Price, he's a guy that he doesn't have a chance. Yeah, man. I can't wait. Take that back now.
Yeah, no, I take it back all the way too. I think we're gonna have. I like this type of stuff though. Like for example, when you see a preseason game like this from our team, it's fun because like you said, there's a lot of guys at the bottom of let's just say the bottom of the roster that are out there, and they're playing their hearts out. You know what I mean? Like they're actually like, because for example, today, right, guys like Jordan Addison, TJ Hawkinson. I don't know, even the guys like Jeff Okudah, even guys like him, I'll even say Blackman, right? To go on a lower scale type player. Like they're not really playing their hearts out because they probably feel like, man, I'm on this team. I'm on the team. I'm just kind of warming up out here. But the guys like Price, the guys like Silas Bolden, the guys like even Gabe Murphy, like those guys are like, yo, I got a point to prove, dog. Like I'm trying to get up on this 53. Like I'm putting my heart and body on the line today during this game. You know what I mean? And it's crazy because there's going to be some decision to be made, man, especially in that wide receiver. I feel like the wide receiver room is kind of crowded. Now we got a weird dynamic in the running back room. So I don't know, because Ty Chandler did not look good, man. Ty Chandler looked booty, man.
No, there's just no reason for him to make the roster. And it kind of, we always have that one player every year that's that preseason stud that Xavier Scott, like he did, fairly good. and then all of a sudden they just don't make the team, and you never hear from them again. And then guys like Ty Chandler continues to make the team.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out Norris in the building.
That this year, but that just seems like, one of the things that could happen.
Shout out Norris, man. Hey, I gotta say, Harmsy, man, that picture with you, Lup, and Sal, man, that's a great picture, man. It's funny. Your caption's funny as hell. You say Sal had the pleasure to run into me and Lup, or got luckier to run into me and Lup. That's funny. Shout out Sal, man, for sure. This MP, hey MP, I see you in the building hating. Hey, look, man, look. Wait till Monday, bro. Hey, listen, be patient. Monday is when we gonna kick y'all ass. Not this Monday coming up, but a couple Mondays from now. Make sure, all I'm saying is make sure you in the chat that night too, after that game. You feel me? Like, it's easy for you to come in the chat right now and talk after we just put belt to the Texans ass. But man, wait till we see y'all. Make sure you in the bed. That's all I ask. Don't piss me off, bro. Cause I'm gonna find you, bro. Like, for real. Like, I will hunt your little page down. I'll find your Facebook, and I will remind you that we kicked y'all ass out there at Soldier Field. I will. You know what I mean? For sure. I will. I got to troll some way, somehow, because you talking crazy right now. For real, man. Harmsy, man, what's some other let's talk about JJ real quick, because I think we may feel a little. I wanted to see a little more. You said you're happy with what you saw. You didn't want to push it to the limit. But I mean, like, what? So, because like, to me, I wanted to see a touchdown. Would you consider that? Would you consider that drive successful? Like, would you consider JJ McCarthy's stint a successful thing out there today?
I'd say yes. I just think they're comfortable with him. They've seen him. They're comfortable, and what's the point of keeping him out there? Yeah, he's it would just be like, it's almost like letting Justin Jefferson play in this game, or letting Harrison Smith play.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I mean, and I understand what you mean. Like, I'm not you obviously. It's not that huge of a deal. For me, I guess my expectations was just like, going into the game, I wanted to see a smooth drive. Now, that drive, don't get me wrong, it wasn't like it was rocky or anything like that, because Kevin O'Connell touched on it, which I really agreed. I agree. Once Kevin O'Connell put it in perspective, I felt a little better, but he was like, listen, we had some third downs, or I think there was 3 of them, and then a 4th down where, JJ converted that as well. So, we kind of seen enough there. He made a couple throws, but I don't know. I felt like, man, you got TJ Hawkinson out there. You got the starting offensive line, except for Darrisaw out there. You got Jordan Mason, man. Listen, man, you got to go down and put up 7, man, against the backups. The backups. That's all I was expecting. That's all I'm saying, man. But I'm not too mad. I know JJ hasn't played live football. I think people forget that too, because I see some haters. You feel me? I do see some haters already. They were talking shit. I told JJ he mid, but like, he hasn't played live football in over a year. So,
and it's the first preseason game.
Yeah,
I mean,
I really think, Harmsy, I think that this week coming up with joint practice is going to be bigger than even preseason. Like, this is when we're really going to be able to see, JJ McCarthy, under some pressure, kind of, because they try to, and they crank those joint practices up, man, a notch too. You know what I mean? So I think that'll be good for him this week. Are you going to any of them? Because they're in Minnesota, right?
I was gonna try to go to one of the joint practices, but I am going to the game now on Saturday.
Yeah, that's right. You're going to the game on Saturday.
It's 4 hours, and that might be a lot to go up one of those days, come back, and then go right back up there.
Absolutely. I forgot. Yeah, you did send me. Okay, you're going to the game. Y'all some lucky mugs, man. I wish I was up there, man. Shit, even if I was 4 hours away, man, I would be, man, boy, I'd be dragging it. Boy, I'll be at them games with y'all, man. Believe me, man. But that's what's up, man. I think next week's going to be, first of all, I think it's going to be a tougher game. I like the Patriots defense. I think it's going to be a little challenge, especially during the joint practices. But like, I think we can, I say tougher when I think about people like Max Brosmer, the Brosmer, man. You know what I mean? And seeing Xavier Scott, I'm looking forward to seeing how they kind of build on what they did today. I think that's going to be interesting, because really the truth is, Harmsy, and maybe me and you both should just name, I think there's only, like, realistically, right, out of this preseason, I think there's only, what do you say? I say maybe 4 players at the most, like 4 guys that we really probably want to keep our eye on, that have a possibility of making the 53 that weren't on the 53 in a way. Like, what are you thinking?
Well, like I said earlier, this happens every year. There's all these guys that, oh yeah, there's no way that they're, they can cut them, and they do,
Yeah.
but I mean, there's a lot of undrafted guys who could definitely make this team over some of these other guys.
Yeah. Shout out Norse, man. My bad, Harmsy, man. I don't want this comment to distract you, but me and Norse were talking. I'll do a drawing, Norse. Then that's fine, man. We'll do a drawing. Let's do it. Let's do it like before next game, then, and I'll do. We'll raffle some more. We'll do another $20. Anybody want to join? Anybody want to get in the auction, man? Listen, I still got the jar with all the names in it. You know what I mean? $20, man, for a good cause for my father battling cancer, and we'll do a drawing, man. We'll give away this plaque, man. Hey, Anthony Webb, I wish you would have claimed it, bro, because you technically won this, man. I hate to do a redrawing. I can't stand it because you won fair and square. But I mean, you haven't popped in the live since then, and you always support. Hopefully, you're okay, man. We praying for you. And if something bad did happen to you, and that's the reason why you can't claim it, we got it, Norse. You got to make a deal with me, Norse. If he comes up and says, "Oh, a family member, something happened with a family member, I couldn't," we got to make him another one, bro. We're gonna have to figure out a way for real, because then I'm gonna feel bad as shit. You know what I mean? Like, dang. All right. So, who's a player, Hamza, that you think's gonna be a surprise cut?
I really hate to say it, it's going to be between Xavier Scott and Brosmer.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And the reason why I say Brosmer, it's because they're gonna want to keep a guy like Ripien. Like I think Howell's gonna definitely be number 2. It just what's you need a guy with more more production, and Ripien really hasn't done anything besides but he's looking good, and I have a bad feeling he's going to be one of those guys that's not going to make the team. They're going to try to sneak him on the 53, and someone else poaches him up.
No,
well, we see that every year. There's always those guys that just like, why did we cut him? And then like Luigi Villain, I thought he did awesome.
Oh man, speaking of Luigi, yes, bro.
I'm and I don't remember who made it over him, but it was just,
yes, bro. That was crazy, bro. Luigi Villain. It's like, yo, like, how did he get cut? I mean, he was balling out in preseason, and didn't he play? Didn't we bring him up? I believe we brought him up for a game too, didn't we? I believe we brought him up for a game at one point too, and he actually did good in that game too. I like got an interception or a fumble or something, bro. It was weird, man. Luigi getting rid of him. I don't know. I was just talking yesterday, Harmsy, last night about Anthony Harris and the way we did him. You know what I mean? Like that was shocking. The year in 2019, the man led the NFL in interceptions, and Mike Zimmer's defense, right, was thriving. And I was thinking about price point at that point. I'm like, inflation now, that's one thing, but back in 2019, I mean, we look at goddamn Josh Metellus right now. Josh Metellus is getting paid $12 million. Think about how much a safety's getting paid in 2019, and especially a guy, undrafted free agent like Harris. Man, probably wanted $2.5 million, $3 million a year, man. Like, if we let him walk out the door, we fucked his career over, man. I felt bad for him, man. That was a dumbass move, man, for sure.
He didn't do shit after the Vikings.
He didn't, man.
He went to the Eagles and
just fell off. Yeah, it just fell off, man. Let's pull up Hamza, I'm gonna pull up these I want to pull up some of these numbers. Let's go over some of these numbers together, man. Let's see let's do a deep dive into what some of these numbers look like here. I'm gonna pull these up so we both can see them. All right, can you see that good, Harmsy?
Yep, that's good.
All right, I'll pull it. I think that's as big as okay. Shout out Eric from New Mexico, Florinda Rock. Yeah. All right, let me okay. So let me pull up the chat real quick. So, man, let's see. Let's go to the Vikings real quick. So, Sam Howell, 11 for 13, 105 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Then we got Max, 5 for 8, 47 yards and a touchdown. And I'm going to tell you, Hamzy, that touchdown, bro, man. And think about this. Not only did he throw that touchdown, but he threw one and they called it back. which rightfully so after I saw the replay. But like, man, to be able to go right back out there and do it again, you know what I mean? And that throw to Price, because you were just talking about Price. That throw, man, I'm telling you, man. Hey, the Brosmer got it, man, for sure. The Brosmer got it, man. So 47 yards. Then we got JJ McCarthy, 4 for 7, 30 yards. I don't know why when I say that, it just, I don't know, man, Harmsy, man. You got to talk me off the ledge, man. But I think, are my expectations too high, bro? I think they're a little too high.
You know, I think everyone's got the high expectations for him.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's, you know, he's your starting quarterback. You're going to have high expectations for him.
Yeah. Brett Rippon, 1 for 4 for 6 yards. But they pulled his ass out the game quick, didn't they? They were like, man, fuck this.
Yeah, it was, I mean, and I bet the plan was for him to play the whole third quarter in Brosmer, the whole fourth. So I think we're just lucky that there wasn't many possessions in the third quarter.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Let's see. So rushing, Xavier Scott, man, with the seven carries for 40 yards, 5.7 yards a carry. That's what's important. Is like when he was touching the ball, like, yo, not only does he have, he's like sneakily quick too, man. Like to be a big dude like he is, like, I mean, he got some jump cuts and stuff to him, man. But like 5.7 yards a carry, man, that's crazy. When I'm telling you right now, man, that's a good number right there, man. So he got that. I thought he could have got a touchdown, but it's all good, man. He's definitely, if you had to pick a star of the preseason game, could we agree it would be probably Xavier Scott?
Yeah, I think we can all agree with that between him and Brosmer.
Yeah, between him and Brosmer. Yeah.
And I did not know Xavier that he was a wide receiver, as you know, until Jefferson said something about that.
Yeah. They say he play wide receiver. Maine, right?
Yep.
Maine?
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shout out Anthony with the 199, man. Appreciate you, bro. He said the Brosmer mania running wild. Hey, let's go, man. Hey, I don't think Vikings fans would be mad to see the Brosmer, man. You know what I mean? Like shit, being QB1 in the future, man. I don't know. We'll see, man. Obviously, we want JJ. If Max becomes QB1, that means something went wrong, man. Something went horribly wrong. But hey, man, I like Brosmer, man.
He's definitely going to be a backup quarterback for. I mean, definitely a backup quarterback for a long time, and I'm sure he'll start some games.
Absolutely, man, absolutely. So we got Jordan Mason, four carries for 20 yards, 5 yards a carry. I mean, I think Jordan Mason looked okay. I mean, just for what the moment he was in there. I mean, obviously we don't have too much to work off of, but Jordan Mason, I think he's going to be good. You know what I mean? Like I didn't know he led the league in making people miss tackles last year. That was a good stat to hear before the game. I was like, damn. So that's the great thing too. You get all these little tidbits when you're watching a game when they throw out all these stats and you're like, oh shit, I know that. Like, all right, that's what's up. Like, we need some more of that. There's more of that in 2025. So Trey Stewart did play, Holmesy. I didn't know that. I didn't. What? Damn. Oh, he's number 38. That's why, man. See, that's the thing about preseason too. Like trying to figure out who's what number, who is who, man. Especially with the guys at the bottom. It's like, who the fuck is 38? Okay, so three carries for 10 yards. So not great. 3.3 yards.
And that's what's really hard about at camp when you want to watch these players because they don't have the names on the jerseys. And there's just, there's just so many guys. And Stewart was one guy that I was really excited to see because I thought he would be the guy that would be, if the RB3 is on the roster, that it would be him.
Yeah, no, for sure. I was high on him too, man. I think he still has a chance to. We'll see. Hopefully they give him some more rep because I feel like next game Jordan Mason probably isn't going to play. So like these guys will get a little more activity next game for sure. I doubt Jordan Mason. I think they're done with JJ McCarthy. You think JJ is going to play next week? I don't think so.
I doubt it.
Yeah, I think JJ's over with. I think it's over with there too. So we got Ty Chandler 5. Damn, bro. Yeah, I didn't know it was this bad. Yeah, you're right. Ty Chandler, bro.
There's just no reason. I mean,
holy.
And the thing is, like, if I remember right, he started off last season doing kickoffs, doing kick returns, and both days at camp, I didn't even see him out there once, not fielding a single kick or punt. So it's just maybe, he has a chance as a gunner with his speed, but
Yeah.
I hate to say it, he just does not offer anything. And I had high hopes for that guy.
Yo, 5 carries for 5 yards, bro. Like, that is sad, bro. 1 yard a carry. Yeah, he's done. It's over with. JJ McCarthy, 1 carry for 8 yards. All right, then we
The
got the
most
quarterback.
nerve-wracking 8 yards, I
I'm
think.
telling. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Hey, I was like, bro, my heart was pounding after that run. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Please don't, please don't. But no, I think he's good, like you said. He seemed to be smiling. But see, another reason why too, I think the PTSD comes into play is because last year, if you remember, shit, the game, everything ended regular. You know what I mean? Like everything in the regular. We didn't find out till the morning. We woke up the next morning out of nowhere. We got this emergency press conference. And I'm like, yo, hold on a minute. Like this man just went off like in the preseason. All of a sudden he's out for the season. What the fuck happened? So, I mean, I think I think I got to wait until we wake up tomorrow morning, Harmsy, before I let it go. You feel me? Fair? That's fair.
That's fair. And, him running, is showing he's not scared.
Yeah.
He's over that injury. He's not scared. He's
Absolutely
ready to play.
Yeah, he's ready to go. He's ready to go. Jordan Addison, 3 receptions for 33 yards, man, 11 average, man. Hey, look, speaking of Addison, Armsy, man, I think we're going to feel it a little bit when it comes to missing out on Addison, man, for the first 3 games. I think we definitely going to feel it a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, I like the Lucky Jacksons of the world. I know we talking about the Miles Price and all that good stuff, but like, not having 3 out there, man, for the first 3 games, because I think one thing's for sure, JJ trust him. And like that throw where he threw it where that was an anticipated throw to Jordan Addison where he dove, like that's what you call trust. And Jordan Addison being able to make that play, knowing he can make that play and trusting himself to make that play, we're going to miss that. Because I think some of the younger guys, they're not there yet. You know what I mean? Even the Lucky Jacksons, I just don't think they're there at that level yet. So like not having that can be make or break you converting a 3rd down or punting the ball. And those shits might add up, man. But I don't know, man. That sucks that we ain't gonna have them now. It's sinking in now for sure. Lucky Jackson, 3 receptions for 30 yards, so he did pretty good. Ty Chandler, 3 receptions for 20 yards though. Damn, when the hell I missed that? I guess he did a little decent in the pass game. Shit, he was the 3rd leading receiver on the team today. I missed that shit. I didn't even notice that. Jashawn Jones, one reception. All right, so all these are kind of, I don't think there's anybody too big in here. I want to get to the defense real quick. Let's see. All right.
And back to the before we get to defense, I do feel like there's going to be a new wide receiver on the team next week. I don't know.
Like they're going to break, like they're going to add somebody?
I don't remember who I said it to, but I feel like they were just waiting to see what they had, this week.
Yeah.
To see if they need to get someone, to replace Addison. I'm not saying it's going to be like Adam Thielen or someone like that. I do think it's going to be some name that and I'm going to throw it out there as KJ Osborne.
KJ.
I know he's on the Commanders, but it just seems like that's something that could happen.
And I feel like the Commanders need him, but they don't use him like that because they got, yeah, you're right. I could see that. I would so much rather Adam Thielen. Holy shit. And this is the thing, man. I like KJ too, man, as a human, a boy saving lives out here, all type of shit, man. Great stand-up citizen. You know what I mean? Stand up. But as far as ability goes, man, it's the separation for me, man. You know what I mean? It's the separation for me. Shout out, not your average Vikes fan. Shout out to you. Appreciate you tapping in. I don't know. It's showing your @names tonight for some reason. Shout out Bob and fade you up too, man. I seen you in the building, man. Listen, it's showing y'all's @names. So some of y'all's @names is different than your actual names that usually pop up. So hey, excuse me tonight. I don't know who is who, man. Shout out Brent. He said, question, do you think the criticism of JJ's lack of touch was shown in the overshot pass to Lucky Jackson? Do you think the criticism of JJ's lack of touch? I gotta say that play was one. You know what I'm talking. You know what he's talking about, Harmsy? The play over the middle to Lucky Jackson. Yeah. I mean, I will say, like, I expect him to hit that throw. I think as time goes on, to be honest with you, like, I think that's just the case of not playing live football for a year and a half or whatever, for a year, whatever the case
And
may
it's the
be.
first preseason game.
Yeah, pretty technically 11 months, pretty much like 11, or you can just say exactly a year. So, I mean, look, man, I just feel like that's what that is, because that's a throw that you do have to hit in the NFL, because Lucky Jackson had separation. JJ McCarthy had a pretty clean pocket. I mean, it was there for the taking. That would have been a dart if he was able to put that on the money. But hey, man, boy ain't gonna be perfect. He's not gonna be perfect, and I don't think we should expect him to be perfect. So, that's okay. It's all right, man. But to answer your question, I think people will criticize him about lack of touch, because he did put some zip on it. But a throw like that in particular, you have to put zip on it, because the way that was a throw in the middle of the field, you got to put some zip on that. Though I think it's more like the over the top of the linebackers and stuff like that is what they're talking about with the touch.
It is fair criticism, though.
Yeah, it's fair.
If stuff like this is happening, week 16, but with it being the first preseason game, again, it's the expectations.
Yeah. Shout out Dylan.
Played in 11 months.
Yeah, nah, facts. Dylan said Tyler Boyd one time. Hey, I would like that. That would be.
Yeah, who did he just? What, he go the Titans and?
Yeah, he's on the Titans. Yeah,
I think I thought he got cut.
Did he get cut? If he got cut, hey,
I
Dylan, you on to something with that one if he got cut.
I could be wrong about that, but I know his name's been floating around, and I feel like that's why. It's because he was cut.
Yeah. Shout out Harambe. He said, Vocal Vike, how are we feeling about bringing Adam back from Carolina for a number 2 when Addison is out? Man, I think me and Harmsy both, we agree with that. I think we would do that. I would do that 100%. I wouldn't think twice about it. I would be excited as a Vikings fan if Thielen came back, for sure.
He'd be cheap. I mean,
he'd be super cheap.
We have all of our picks.
Yep.
We have comp picks.
Yep.
I mean, what would he cost? A 5th rounder?
Yeah, probably a 5th, maybe a 6th. Shit, we might be able to get off with a 6 with him, man. I would definitely do that. I would do that. And think about this too, Armsy. Like last night watching the Panthers play, they got some young guys that they really have a lot of faith in. You talking about the Jimmy Horns, and then they got that Coker dude, I think his name is, that they really like. Yeah, so like, I mean, I don't think they would. And I tap into a lot of Panthers podcasts too, being that I am down here in the Carolinas. Shout out my boy Black Cat Panther podcast, man, Q and the boys, man. But they talk about how they'll let Adam Thielen go in a minute. You know what I mean? Like they don't care at all. Like they're like, man, they're already talking about let's trade him or something. So usually when a fan base is like that, there's always some truth behind it. Like the team actually may feel the same way. So, like, man, I would be perfectly fine with bringing in Adam Thielen, bro. I think he would benefit us a lot more than he'll benefit the Panthers. And that's the fact.
That first rounder, if he's not beating the shit out of people on the field, was that him that got kicked out? He threw punches?
You talking about Tedero McMillan?
No, Xavier. Oh, last year's first rounder.
Oh, Xavier Legette.
Yeah. Was he? Did I see he got thrown out for throwing some punches?
That was last night, you mean? Got thrown out?
Maybe I'm crazy.
No, you could be right, because I didn't watch the whole game. So I'm not 100% on that. You could be right.
Guy got kicked out.
Yeah, no, you could be 100% right on that. I don't know. I watched a little bit of the game just because obviously I actually wanted to see the Shador hype. So shout out to Shador though, man. He looked like he played pretty decent last night though, man. I gotta give it to him. Man. We'll see. He's
winning that job.
And he needs to, man. Like, we can touch on that really quick, Hans, man. Listen, man, the Browns, man, listen, y'all got to put y'all pride to the side and just put the best player out there, man. I mean, Shador is showing, even in camp, that he is the best quarterback on y'all roster, bro. Start the man, Brad. Like, quit bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Somebody else could use him if you don't want him. I'm sure there'll be other teams now that'll be like, man, fuck, let me get him. You know what I mean? Shit, he'd be our starting quarterback.
And I know it's the Cleveland Browns, so that answers this, but I just do not understand the Dylan Gabriel pick.
Yeah, me neither.
It made no sense, and but it is the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, he looks horrible. Dalton said there's nothing wrong with Lucky Jackson. There's no way we can bring in someone and have him digest the playbook fast enough to see the field. Yeah. That's another point too, I guess. That's another point is, but I think for a wide receiver though, Del, like I think it's not as hard for a wide receiver to, and you got to think. I believe. Hold on, did Adam Thielen play with Kevin O'Connell? Maybe the first year. I think he only played with the first. I think he only played
Yeah,
the
the
first
first
year.
year.
So he may know some of the verbiage. I mean, the verbiage may have changed up a little bit from now until then, but oh no. Oh no, we'll see. I think Adam Thielen's the only player that I'll accept though. For real, man. I've been working, haven't been able to catch you live. Congrats on the 5K, man. Appreciate everybody, man. Shout out to everybody getting us the 5K, man. Let's go, man, for sure, man. Let's go. Appreciate y'all, man. That's what's up. All right, let's look. Where were we at? All right, Ty Felton had 2 catches, and then I wanted to get to the defense.
Yep, we're just going to defense.
So defense, Mekhi Blackmon leading the team in tackles with 4. All right, which is weird. Hold on, is that?
Yeah, that doesn't seem right because I didn't see.
Hold on, yeah.
Must have missed a lot because I didn't think Zamiah Vaughn had that many tackles either.
Zamiah Vaughn have 4 tackles. Damn, this is right. I thought Ivan Pace. Hold on, man, because I seen 3 tackles with Ivan Pace alone with my own eyes. So why is he not on this? Oh, there he is, 2. Maybe I only seen 2 then. Hey, that's what it is. Mekhi Blackmon led the team in tackles. What do we think about that?
I must have missed something because I just every time I saw it just was like, what? Yeah. That's way more than what I would have guessed.
Oh, okay. Zamiah Vaughn with 4. Chaz Champ Bliss, man. Shout out to Baba Fade You Up, man. That's his boy, man. Chaz Champ Bliss. I like Chaz Champ Bliss too, man. He reminds me of what's the dude, Max Crosby. I'm telling you, he has Max Crosby vibes. Maybe Harmsy, next time you're at camp and stuff, we got to keep an eye on 5'7". And
I tried. He wasn't out there much.
Yeah,
he was on the list that you gave me, and he wasn't out there much.
Yeah, for sure, man. He definitely is somebody we gotta watch. Brian Asamoah, I forgot, man. I think he played a decent game today.
You know, I did want to put him in
as a winner.
Yes, but I did not want the crap for it.
Nah, but we got to call a spade today. I think Brian Asamoah actually played a pretty solid game today. Brian Asamoah played a pretty solid game today. I'm not lying to you. He really did. He played a pretty solid game, man. Now, that's a surprise. I don't know if we would call it, Harmsy, a surprise cut, but I could see him getting cut, though. You know what I mean? Wow. I could see Brian Asamoah getting cut, but today he might have saved himself a spot, or at least made the team be like, could we use him special teams? You know what I mean? I don't know, man. As a backup, maybe we hold on to him, man. I don't know, man.
He even had some good things to say about him, and that dude doesn't sugarcoat anything.
Yeah, man. Sheesh, man. Did we have any sack? Gabe had a sack. He was the only one that had a sack.
Murphy had 1.5, and
1.5.
I don't know who got the other half.
Let's see. Bo Richter.
Bo Richter did, yes, that's it.
Bo Richter got it. Let's go, Bo. Shout out Bo, man. Let's go.
I see Dalton's comment about King. Like, I thought, those were writing on the wall for Asamoah when King was drafted, but he definitely did play better than King.
No, he played better than King today. We'll see next week too, because I don't know if like Brian Asamoah is the type of player, like thinking about how they're gonna like do the preseason. I don't know if Brian Asamoah is a player where they're gonna say, all right, bro, you good, like sit out. You know what I mean? We about to put the young players in like King and stuff like that. So I don't know. We're going to have to see. But, like, I think he should be out there competing with King for the job. Because, like you said, I think if you're going to keep King, then Brian Asamoah got to go. You know what I mean? And I think King, obviously, you got to keep. He's young. We got to see what we got. We kind of know what we have with Brian Asamoah. We already know. So I think that's going to be the deciding factor, in my opinion, is if King can show some promise, man, you got to keep him over Asamoah. And I don't think you keep both. For sure. Well, I just don't see it.
And Asamoah, even if he doesn't make the team, he's putting some tape together for other teams.
And somebody will pick him up.
That someone will pick him up.
Yeah, somebody will pick him up. for sure. He'll get another opportunity. Absolutely get another opportunity.
Now, Elijah Williams is another very intriguing guy. That
yeah,
dude
so I didn't even watch him that much, man. What's to him?
He's just a big dude, and he could be one of those sneaky guys. And I'm kind of curious of what everyone's opinion is on Ingram Dawkins as well.
Yeah.
I haven't really been able to have an opinion on him yet, and I'm just kind of curious as to what everyone thinks of him.
Yeah, what does everybody think of TID, man? I don't really have an opinion on him yet. I think he can be decent. It's hard to really judge him off this first game, but I don't really know if I have an opinion yet, only because, well, I guess my opinion would be I think he's gonna be decent. I think that's my opinion. But as far as today, he didn't do not a damn thing. I seen him in there a couple plays, but I ain't seen nothing that made me get excited about. He said, what do you think about Khalif? Hold on. Remind me, who's Khalif?
2 interceptions.
Yeah, he had 2 picks. Oh, boy, right here with the green eye. Well, from Oregon. Okay. Shit, I don't know. We about to see Khalif, man. Damn.
I didn't know much about him before, but he knows how to get the ball.
Hey, absolutely. Shit, we see what happened next game. Like, it's almost like that nudie type of vibe where it's like, yo, who is this dude? You know what I mean? Now everybody gonna be jumping on that train like, yo, Khalif now. Like, shit, we putting Nudie to the side. Nudie better get an interception next game, bro.
Well, I think he's safety.
Oh, Khalif's a safety.
I was just gonna say, I think we can all agree that, is he or is he a corner?
It shows him as cornerback here, but like maybe they had him as safety though. Oh no, they got him as safety right here too. Yeah, so the Vikings have him listed as safety, but then ESPN has him listed as a cornerback. But whatever. I think maybe we're using him as a safety. That's cool.
And you know what? And I think he has his best chance at safety.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
And, he definitely is a guy that could make this team at safety because he did a lot more than Jay Ward. I'm sure
we got him listed as a safety on our site.
Over Jay Ward.
Yeah. And we got him listed as a safety too. So that's good. So yeah, safety. That's where he'll be competing, man. 6'1", went to Oregon, Western Kentucky. Let's go. 2023 undrafted. Let's go, man. Shit, I'm cool with it. Sign me up. Sign me up, man. I love the underdog.
The safety room is not sexy at all. Just right now, I think it's wide open. It's Metellus, obviously Harrison Smith, and Theo Jackson, and then other than that, I think it's wide open, and there's not many great names behind it.
Yeah. Let's talk about our boy. Let's talk about the breaking news, Holmes.
That's my guy.
We got to touch on it, man, because I think this impacts the season, man. Sorry, Delt, man. My boy Dell, man. Hey, look, man, Dell was high on bro, man, for sure. High on bro. Like, and I was buying into it too. And you were high on him too, right, Harms?
On Rondale Moore?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely, I was.
Yeah, man.
This
is heartbreaking, bro.
As saying that he could be the guy, filling in for Addison. I mean,
I agree.
His only issues he has is his health. He's always injured. That's the only thing. When he can play,
which is huge though, Harmsy. Which is huge.
And I think he was listed as the top punt returner and top kick returner, and now from what I've seen at camp, there's really not many options right now.
And this looks like season ending. If you ask me.
Well, the notification I got from O'Connell, not personally from him, I'm not that cool.
Right. Hey, see, Harmsy plugged in, man. Y'all chill now. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, KO text Harmsy after the game. Hey, I just want to let you know Rondale Moore gonna be good, bro.
But, and it does make me wonder if they are gonna try Chandler, after this. Maybe throw him back there at kick and punt returner. I'm not saying I want that.
What's wrong with Todd? So do we not? because they worked Ty Felton a lot. So are we off of that? Maybe Ty Felton not being that guy?
I don't think they can trust him right now.
Or my boy Silas, man. What's up? Like
I had him as neutral. I really wanted to see more from him, but like just because I hype someone up, just because you hype someone up doesn't mean the team has got that hyped up. It doesn't mean that's one thing I always have to keep in mind, especially all fans.
Right.
Yeah, we all have our crushes, and that doesn't mean that they think the same.
Right.
I mean, Bolden at worst is a practice squad guy.
Yeah.
But between him and Felton, I don't think they can be trusted at kick or punt returner.
And I feel like kick return, though, is pretty easy. I think punt return is more crucial. Like punt returner, you need somebody back there that, first of all, knows how to catch the ball consistently. I mean, kick returns pretty much set up for, I mean, that shit's easy, bro. Like, I mean, just you shouldn't, there shouldn't be, that's low pressure unless you decide to run that shit out the end zone. And at that point, that's on you. You know what I mean? Like, you better make something happen. But at least you have the choice where when you're talking about punt return, even if you decide you don't want to run it and you call fair catch, you still have to make that catch. Because that can change the whole game, bro. Like for real. So the punt returner, I think, needs to be the main focus, man. Kick returner, you can kind of throw some motherfuckers back there that can catch and be like, go ahead.
And if there's ever a situation where Felton is returning a punt, I don't think I can watch it just because it would be so nerve-wracking.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not really concerned about it because I don't see any way he is a punt returner. Especially this year. And he's got to do a lot in a short amount of time to prove that he can do that. And just right now, I don't think punt returners on this roster, especially now with Moore out.
Man, this sucks for Moore, man. Really sucks, bro. Like the first play of the damn. I mean, he ran backwards pretty much, like going the wrong direction. And yeah, man, that sucks, man. When I saw that tackle, I'm like, yeah, he's done. I seen him laying there. I'm like, fuck.
I actually missed it.
Yeah. Norris said Thayer Thomas can return punts. I'm sure they're gonna try. I'm sure they're gonna be like this week. Now that Moore's gone, somebody's gonna have to step in. So I'm curious to see who they try out there. Like and it may be a player that steps up. A lot of times what'll happen is there'll be players in the back that'll be like, hey, coach, give me a shot at that shit. You know what I mean? Like let me try. So, and depending on if the coach allows them to or not, but I'm sure we'll see a new face kind of working out punt return and kick return this week at practice.
I mean,
shout out Nick.
I mean, they can't go like I was there Monday and, a week and a half difference. And they had the exact same guys out there doing it. And there's just no way that they can, go in with the same ones, not having someone different.
So were you saying that like that might save? Are you saying that? So I want to go back to what you said a little earlier, right? Are you saying that being that Rondale Moore is out, that might actually save Ty Chandler's roster spot?
It's no, essentially no, but it gives him a better chance.
Right.
Because he's a guy who, he's done it before.
Mm-hmm.
He can be more so trusted than, probably more trusted than anyone else. And still, Miles Price is a guy that, I would not be opposed to having them try him out at that.
I was going to say that because I'm looking at some of the names and I'm like, who would we try back there? And I think Price really pops out to me the most. Yeah. I think Price pops out the most. I don't know, though, man. I think they're going to try to force Ty Felton. I got a feeling they're going to try to force Ty Felton back there. I just have this feeling they're going to try it. I got this feeling. Or Silas Bolden.
And I'm fine with Felton returning kicks, but it's just it's the punt. I mean, getting to camp, that the first thing I see is just him muffing a punt.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not good. All right, so let's see here,
Ultimately,
man.
I want it to be Silas Bolden because I really want that dude to make the team.
Yeah, me too.
And that's where I think his best chances are right now.
Yeah, me too. I will say we were pretty disciplined today. We only had 4 penalties. We only have 4 penalties compared to their 8. So we were pretty disciplined for the most part. Fourth down efficiency is something that we can look at too. We went 2 for 2 on that. Third down needs some work, 5 for 13. We had 20 first downs though. We kind of dominated this game in a way, low key. The score should have been more. We should have really, we really should have beat them by more, man. I mean, we had 3 interceptions in this game. We lost the fumble, which was the Brosmer, you know what I mean, with the little muff fumble there. But I mean, look, man, we allowed 2 sacks. They allowed 2 sacks. We ran 64 plays. Time of possession, we had the ball 33 minutes. So we kind of controlled this game. I think a lot of it has to do with Xavier Scott just running the ball like a motherfucker at the beginning and holding it down. We had 86 total. What do we have? 86 total rushing yards compared to their 65 yards per play, 4.1 to their 3.7. Total yards 261 to their 194. So we I mean, this was just kind of a clean game, just a clean game for us as far as like getting the victory. Really no point in the game where we felt like we were going to lose. Like, honestly, like, it just felt like we just were kind of coasting through the game. Can I say this? I think about Kevin O'Connell, Hamzy, right? You know, before Kevin O'Connell, bro, we used to lose every fucking preseason game. I felt like the first 4 years before we got Kevin O'Connell. Like, yeah. I think we were like, I think before we got him, we were like,
3 years without a win.
It was 3 years. Yeah, it was like 3 years. Or
maybe 1 in 3 years.
Yeah. So we're starting to win some preseason games, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I mean, I'll say that, man. I know it's preseason, but we actually starting to win some preseason games, man. And I don't care what anybody says. That is a good sign, man. I don't care if it's preseason or not, bro. I want to win the football game, all right? You have to show your dominance, man. People be like, oh, it's just preseason. Bro, if you lose a preseason game 35-0, bro, that's an issue. Like, I don't want to hear it's just preseason, bro. Like, no, like, that's a problem. You know what I mean? That just shows you that the backups on your team are garbage. We need to make sure we kicking ass on preseason and regular season. And y'all notice when we have a good preseason, guess what? It translates to a good season. Just shows that we're a well-coached team and it gives you confidence, man. I don't know. That's me. That's how I think about it. Shit. I'm not trying to hear all that. Oh, it's just preseason. We got blown out. It's preseason, though. No, we got blown out in preseason. When the season starts, bro, like, I'm going to be nervous. For real, man. Because if somebody get hurt and we putting in this motherfucker, no, I'm straight on that. Like, for real, man. I think it was a good game.
You know, in regards to that fumble, I saw the craziest take on that. And it's actually fascinating to think about that fumble was kind of on purpose because they wanted to keep the defense out there to see what they wanted to do. I don't remember who I saw that posted that. I'm like, that's dumb. And then thinking about it, like, well, it is preseason, and maybe there's, they had certain guys out there that they did want to keep out there.
Yeah. Hey.
And I know that's probably the craziest thing you're going to hear on this show all night, but it was kind of an intriguing thing after thinking about it.
When you think about it, it's almost like, shit, I could see that. Why not? You know what I mean? I could see that. Shit. Hey, it's preseason, man. You know what I noticed too at the beginning of the game? Like, anybody that was watching the broadcast, it's even preseason for the broadcasters and the fucking commercials and shit. If y'all notice, like, they're all talking behind the scenes after the shit's over with. They're like, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Mic check. They're doing all type of shit. Like, it's real deal preseason, bro. Not only for the players, but for the goddamn broadcast and everything, man. The TV crews and all, man. They all out there preseason, man. You know what I mean? Just, getting right, man, for the season, for sure. They testing out all type of shit, man. It's just hilarious. I was thinking about that as I'm watching the beginning of the game. I'm like, yo, all this mic tests and all this shit, man, what the hell they got going on? And then I remember last year it was the same thing. So I'm like, preseason, man. First preseason game. They got to make sure everything at the bank is working right, man. You know what I mean? For sure. So that's what's up, man. Juergens. Hold on, what we talking about Juergens? Didn't you say something about Juergens, Hamzy, last? You said you can see him be in the future,
yeah,
right?
he was in a lot. And I do feel like the plan is to kind of slowly move him into a starting job next year. Yeah. Because I heard someone else say it's because of really how Ryan Kelly's contract is set up, that it makes it easier to void everything.
Yeah.
And I love Jurgens. I'd be totally all right with that.
Ryan Kelly, I mean, I got to go back. I say this, man, like these are the type of games you got to go back and watch them twice. I feel like you got to just go back and watch it again when they release it. I think if you got NFL Plus, I believe you can watch it maybe tomorrow or the next day. They tend to like release them. But I feel like I got to go watch it again. And really, now that we have kind of like our winners and our loser lists, that's why I like doing these things, because then you can really hone in, because now all the anticipation's out the way. Because I feel like today the anticipation was super high to where I'm wanting to see JJ. I'm watching this, that, and that. I'm just kind of, my eyes are all over the place trying to watch everything at once. Now that we kind of know, all right, these were the winners, these were the losers. Doing the rewatch, it looks a lot better because the game slows down for you and you're really, all right, now I see, okay. And I think for me, I'm gonna do that. And it runs fast because the rewatch doesn't have any commercials or anything. You can kind of just speed through it, man. They goddamn. If you don't have NFL Plus, man, it's definitely something to invest in for sure, man.
And I'm curious where these 4 tackles from Vaughn and Blackman came from as well.
Yeah,
I was just really, really just blown away by that, because
me too. Led the team in tackles. Crazy. Let's see. Any update? Fractured ankle. Oh, is that Rondale Moore? Are they talking about Rondale?
I thought Rondale was his knee, so it must be the center.
Oh, hold on. What do you mean the center? Jurgens got hurt?
No, Corral. Corral.
Yeah,
I think that's his name.
Yeah.
I think that's who he's talking about, because I thought I saw the notification that it was Rondale Moore's left knee, so that must be the fractured ankle with Zeke Corral.
Oh shit! Damn. Shout out Storm Shadow, man. He said 5-star victory today. No, that's a fact, man. See, I like that, man. Fans that come in, man, and hype by the preseason victory, bro. For real. Like, that's me, man. I be hyped by the preseason victory. Yeah, I'm ready to go troll some Texans fans. Yeah, for sure, man. You know what I mean? That's how I get. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, we kicked y'all ass today. For real. Preseason or not. Shit, our team better than yours. What are you talking about? Even the backups. Yeah, let's do it. Once preseason is
NFL game, a fractured ankle.
That sucks. Man, NFL Network is replaying the game Monday, 2 p.m. Central. There you go, Norse. Shout out Norse. Monday, 2 p.m. Central, man. For anybody who wants to go rewatch the game, that'd be worth the watch, man, for sure. So you can really see what happened out there and really hone in on some of these players, man. Hey, claim your players, man. Because listen, that 53-man roster coming out, we about to do the 53-man predictions. Y'all gonna see all that stuff popping out. I usually don't do those, but I would be okay with doing one. Maybe Harmsy hop on with me and we do
I definitely can do that.
Yeah, we do a 53-man prediction, man, after the last preseason game and see how close we can get. I think we can get pretty close. I think we can get on the money.
I have the comments up here on my phone, and I live here in Iowa, and I'm a big Iowa Hawkeye fan. So Matt Nelson, who was signed last week, I don't know, I did not see him out there. If anyone else saw him, if he got anything, I'm kind of curious about that. He's a big dude. He's like
so. Hold on. So what position does he play?
Tackle.
Oh, okay. Offensive lineman. Okay.
He was actually defensive lineman at Iowa, and then the Lions converted him to offensive line. So
and we signed him last week, you said?
Last week, yeah.
Okay. All right. So keep an eye out on him.
If anyone saw if he was out there.
Yeah, keep an eye on him. North said who?
Yeah, and that's fair. He started some games he started like
no, but what was his name again? No, Harmsy?
Matt
I think
Nelson.
He's like who?
Matt Nelson.
Nelson. Yeah, Matt Nelson, man. Matt Nelson. Let's see if we see him out there. Let's see. I
didn't see him, but there's also a lot of different guys. You're preseason. You're trying to same thing at camp. You're trying to watch so many people at once, and it's
yeah. Mr. I Wanna Mock said my internet crashed before the game. Only my phone works. It sucks. Oh man, that sucks. So you missed the game? Oh, that's lame. I Wanna Mock. You got to get better than that. Hey, look, man, I fixed my internet. Hopefully I haven't been choppy today. I made an investment. I said, man, I got to go invest, man. I can't be having all this choppy shit. And so far, so good, man. It's my second stream with me, with the new little investment I made there, man. And it seems like it's been doing pretty good, man. So Hey, shout out. W chat, man. Let's go. LDR is not a nose tackle, Delton said. Can we agree with that?
Who?
LDR
He's
is not
already
a
out for
nose
the
tackle.
season?
No, who we talking about? Harms, he's already out for the season. Oh, first practice. I think he tore his shoulder. Holy.
Matt Nelson?
Do we need to go look that up? Hold on, I'll look it up.
I don't know. I didn't hear anything about that. I'm not saying that that's.
Hold on. We'll find out right now. Matt Nelson. Let's see. He is a tackle. Let's go. I don't see anything about injury here. Oh no. 4 days. Yeah. Vikings lineman reportedly suffered a nasty injury.
Oh.
Yeah. He's out of there, brother. I ain't gonna lie.
Damn, I did not know that.
Hold on. Yeah, no, that's right. Yep. Practice. Severe injury that will sideline him for a while. Yeah.
Well, that answers that. I'm assuming
he just signed last week, man.
Yeah.
He suffered a bicep. He tore his bicep.
Which day was that?
Yeah. That was on let's see. So hold on. So this article was hold on, let's see if it gives me a date here. So this article was produced August 5th. So what's today? The 9th. So I wonder if that was the night practice, because it says last night. Told he suffered a bicep tear last night. So with that being the case, it must have been the night practice. Yeah.
Well, that's a bummer.
It was a night practice.
I think
that sucks.
He didn't really probably have much of a chance to make the team, especially with how Walter Rouse is doing. And they probably also like Logan Brown a lot better.
Yeah. Logan Brown, was he out there today?
He was out there. They always say if you don't hear anything about the offensive lineman, it means they're playing good.
Yeah, Dylan confirmed Monday night practice. Yeah, that sucks. LDR is a 3-5 tech. A 3 or 5 tech. Yeah. I mean, look, I like LDR. I think LDR is going to be a good player for us, and I think he's going to be around. I think he's going to be a Minnesota Viking for a while. I think the team really likes LDR. Like, I think Brian Flores loves him. And I truly believe he brings a ton of value to our team, man. You know what I mean? I think he brings some value. I think I think there's a way where really this year we'll see him like getting rotation. I think he's going to be part of the rotation, like for sure this year, man. One player, man, Harmsy, I want to talk about is our boy. I know, man. Look, man, first round pick, man, Dallas Turner. I was listening to the broadcast because he missed a tackle. I think he missed like 2 or 3, technically. But I know he missed 2 for sure that I seen personally with my eyes. And the broadcast, Paul Allen and them are just sitting there and they're saying, they're like, yeah, man, we need to see it and we need to see it now. You know what I mean? Like just upping the pressure, bro. Like I'm like, yo, like y'all are tripping right now from preseason, man. Week 1 preseason, but they have a point though. You know what I mean? Like
PA doesn't sugarcoat anything. Like during the Rams game, he's like, come on, man, you got to throw that. Like he knows what he's talking about. I said
pause. Yeah, man, pause, man. Nah, for sure though. Like I don't know. Yeah, Harmsy, go ahead, man. Talk on it though. I mean, like I don't get it, man. Dallas Turner, what's the deadline?
I don't know. It was like, you have Jonathan Gennard and Andrew Van Ginkel ahead of you, but look what Gabe Murphy's doing.
Yeah.
So it's, and also, people say, oh, he's still young. But it's the first preseason game. If we don't see anything from him after, week 5, then that's going to be time to like, all right, dude.
Oh, that's going to be a hard conversation, though.
Yeah, and another failed first-round pick. Like, I would get so annoyed with people who, like, last year saying that Dallas Turner is a bust. It's like, he's a rookie. It's his first year, and look who's ahead of him.
Yeah.
You're not going to have, the most opportunities. And right now it's, today was the perfect day for him to show off what he can do. And he
didn't. Yeah, he didn't.
And
I mean,
Gabe
that's
Murphy, I think right now Gabe Murphy would be ahead of him on the depth chart.
Now, did they just have Turner in for? Did they just have him in for as long as they had JJ McCarthy in? Like he was only in for like 1 or 2 series, though, I believe.
I thought he was in more than that.
Ooh, yeah, that makes it even worse. That makes it even worse, bro. Hey, chat, if he was in there longer than that, man, this is not good for the first preseason. And obviously, we're not hitting the panic button. It is the first preseason game. You know what I mean? But like when you think about what you're seeing out of camp and you're hearing out of camp, you expect him to come in there against backups and just like stand out. You know what I mean? Stand out from everybody. Like kind of like what Gabe Murphy did today. You expect that to be Dallas Turner. You know what I mean? Like you expect that to be Dallas Turner today.
And he was doing some good stuff at camp. Like him and Walter Rouse were battling.
Yeah.
He was showing at camp that, hey, I'm not a bust. But today was the day for him to show it off. And I still, my confidence for him is still high. I don't want to write him off yet. I think it would be really unfair to write him off after this game. Yeah. But if he's in there, we're not seeing anything significant from him, even with Grenard and Van Ginkel.
Yeah.
After week 5, then it's maybe time to worry.
Yeah, I like that. I like week 5. I think week 5's fair. You know what I mean? And it's not like week 5 he needs to be the MVP of the league or the defensive player of the year type shit. We're just saying like by week 5 he needs to at least arrive. That's all we're saying. At least arrive. Like, what is arrive? Arrive is maybe 1 or 2 games leading into week 5, maybe lead the team in tackles. I don't know. Maybe get a couple sacks by that point. You know what I mean? Show some pass breakups, some pass bat downs, something. That's all I'm saying. Something. We don't need week 5 and you got, 4 tackles. That ain't gonna kick it, dog. We gotta, no. So that's all I'm saying, man. I agree with you, Harmsy. Week 5 sounds fair. I think that's fair.
I just cannot, all I was thinking about, this offseason was just like the quarterback that has to look, and Brian Flores has Van Ginkel, Grenard, and Dallas Turner all out there.
Yeah.
But again, I'm not going to worry about it yet.
Yeah. Nah, for sure. For sure.
And man. I hope I'm not still saying that after week 5. Oh, I'm still not worried. Because then I'll say after week 10, oh, I'm still not worried.
Yeah. Nah, fuck that. I'm holding you accountable on that. I'm be like, hold up now. Hey, it's week 10. It's week 10. It's week 10, bro.
I am on the record saying that.
And the crazy part is, like, I'm a huge Dallas Turner fan. Like, straight up, man. I want to see him do great. I like my expectations for Dallas Turner are through the roof. Like, he's supposed to be the next best thing, man. Like, I'm ready to see it. And I do believe he will be. I still believe he will be. My confidence in him has not changed, based off of today's game. We're just saying in general, we definitely got to see something, you know what I mean? Being a first round, because you're seeing, and the only reason why is because you see these other guys that play his same position that get picked in the first round, they're making impacts right away. Like the past couple years, man, these guys that are getting picked that play his position, they're getting picked by teams and they're out there right away making plays. I mean, these guys are all over the field, man. Yeah. So, like, I mean, that's what I'm saying. When you compare him to his peers, he has to, last year was kind of one of those years, and we've talked about this on the channel, Harmsy, where you didn't really hold him. You couldn't really judge him too much, only because, again, we had people in front of him that were producing. So comparing him to Jared Verse was different because Jared Verse, that's all the Rams had. So he was every snap out there. So of course his numbers are going to look better. But like, I mean, this year though, man, it's still the same because we still have Van Ginkel and we still have Grenard. But I think the snaps we saw with like the Patrick Jones, which got a ton of snaps. Now Dallas Turner gets those snaps. So like, and maybe he can move another person out the way and get some more snaps too. We'll see. I think they're going to try to move him around. I seen a camp clip where they had him playing back in coverage deep. That hit he made on matter of fact, it was a clip. I think he hit one of them receivers, man, where he knocked the ball loose. So, and I'm like, hold up, that's Dallas Turner all the way back there. I mean, shit, he like 15, 20 yards away from the line of scrimmage. What's going on? Tell you, don't be surprised if they got him playing linebacker, man, out there roaming in coverage.
That'd be all right with me. I think every single Atlanta Falcon fan thought that he was going to be their pick at pick 8.
Yeah.
And versus a defensive end, Turner is a linebacker.
Yeah. They do play a different position, but semi-similar, man. Semi-similar, but he's right though. Versus a defensive end. Linebacker. They have Turner listed as a linebacker, but in college he was pretty much a defensive end though. In college he was considered, well, I guess considered an edge. That's the thing, man. Now even Madden has it now, y'all. When you get Madden now, there is no more like, it's like edge now. Even the college football game that just came out, you can put them at edge, which edge can mean you can play linebacker, you can rush the quarterback, gives you that flexibility, man. That TJ Watt, TJ Watt started that shit, man. For TJ Watt position, man. Sometimes sometimes hand in the dirt, sometimes standing up, just all over the damn place. For sure. I like it though, man. I think Dallas Turner's gonna be good. I think Dallas Turner's gonna be good, man. We still rooting for him, man. We still rooting for him.
I do think he is the one guy who has the most to prove. And, I know like a lot of these guys, preseason, they don't get as much action, but he's a guy that I think it would be okay if he's playing half the game.
Yeah. I'm still curious. Like I think Brian Flores, he has a task on his hands. I'll say that. Like, because we're going to have to, I think there's going to come a point in time where we're going to have to figure out who's more to blame, whether it's Dallas Turner, because when we do evaluate Dallas Turner, we're going to have to consider how much time he's getting and how many snaps he's getting too. And I think it's going to be hard for Brian Flores to find that balance. Like, where are you going to put him? You know what I mean? Like, where are you going to put him? That's why I believe they're going to utilize him a lot of different positions. I think he's going to be like a Josh Metellus. Me and Coach were talking about this. Coach from Unconventional Playbook. We were talking about this and saying, he may be like the Josh Metellus of the defensive line, where one play he's on the edge, one play he's in the middle. I wouldn't be surprised if y'all see him at defensive tackle standing over the center. Like, I just think they're gonna try to move him around, which I would be okay with. I think it'd be interesting as hell, man. You know what I mean?
I'd be all for that, and I don't think anyone could disagree with that.
Yeah, I think it'd be interesting as hell, man. Seeing Dallas Turner move all around the field all the time, like, I'm cool with that, man. He has the athletic ability to play in coverage. He has the speed. He has the power to play in the middle of the line. I mean, shit, man. I mean, look, man, he's the edge. He can play edge, obviously. Man, fuck it, man. Put him where you need to put him. You know what I mean? But Brian Flores, that's what that leans on, is putting him in the right position to be successful. I think that's what it's gonna fall on this year, man. And we'll see, man. Obviously, Brian Flores loves him. I mean, shit, you can honestly say Brian Flores probably is the one who convinced Kwesi to draft him. Because, collaboration. Y'all know, Rab always tell y'all this, man. Y'all remember when we signed Kwesi Adolphus and Kevin O'Connell? What was the key word? Collaboration, man. Trust me. That pick was collaborated. Believe me. Just like every other pick is.
I just, when you were talking about, like that he was taking Patrick Jones's snaps. That's what I'm concerned about, is Murphy end up being the one that's taking those snaps.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if Murphy plays a couple like these next couple preseason games, like the way he played today, oh yeah, there's gonna be some conversation, man. But I think everybody, like most Vikings fans, bro, we had high hopes on Murphy. I think Gabe Murphy, from the moment we brought him in, I know he suffered the injury and we weren't able to see him year one, but like, I think the expectations for him were always going to be dog's going to be a beast. You know what I mean? It was just about a matter of time of him getting his opportunity. Today, he got his opportunity and he did his thing, man. He stood out from everybody, even with just 1.5 sacks. I just feel like he stood out. Like, if you think about today's game and you sit back, you're like, all right, Xavier Scott, obviously, right? Easily. And Gabe Murphy. I mean, I think those are the two players that really like pop out off the page, where you're like, yeah, those are the two players I seen on screen that kind of just they made you look at them and say, yeah, these dudes are balling.
On offense, I want to throw this out there while I'm thinking of it. At the beginning of the game, I saw this tweet about players who will not be playing. And one of them came up was a Robert Lewis, who is a wide receiver. And he is, I've never had heard of him. No one had ever heard of him. And he is actually on the roster.
Robert Lewis.
And I don't know if he was, now that I think of it, it makes me wonder if Matt Nelson was put on injured reserve, and this is the guy who took his roster spot, and the team never announced it.
Yeah.
But there is a wide receiver named Robert Lewis on the team.
Okay.
Didn't know if you saw that.
Nah, I didn't. Shout out Barber though, man. Hey, yeah, man. There's the Skol Fest link for the merch. Hey, let's go. Shout out Norris too, man. I appreciate you, Norris, though, for being on that though, for sure. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, Norris. But yeah, man, click that link. Make sure you grab your Skol Fest merch. If you're going to be at Skol Fest, man, pop out there with a hoodie, a shirt, man. Support us over there, man. Shout out to, they're our sponsors, man. Shout out Custom Grains, Minnesota, man. Custom Grains, and man, they fire quality merchandise, man. I'm talking about hoodies, thick hats, great quality, everything about them, great quality, man. So make sure you tap in, man. Cop yourself a hat, a beanie, something. I mean, I don't know what y'all call them up there in Minnesota. We call them we call them scullies. You know that
call them what?
Scullies. We call them scullies down here.
I have never heard that.
Yeah, we all call them beanies. Are they beanies? You know what I'm talking?
Beanies, I guess.
Yeah, beanie. Yeah.
Stocking cap.
We call them scullies, man. But hey, whatever you call them, man, they on there. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Call it what you want. A skull cap. There you go. North said they call them a skull cap. I've heard skull cap. Okay, beanie, skull cap. Yeah, we call them Scully though, man. But yeah, go cop yourself one, man. We got regular ball caps too, but the hoodies, I'm telling you, they fire. The hoodies, the shirts, man. Go cop something, man. Pinned up there in the comments, man. I appreciate y'all for sure. Delta says skull cap. Yeah, man. The skull cap. Let's go. Hey, are you planning on trying to pop out, Harmsy, to Skol Fest?
You know, there was some discussion of it this morning.
Okay. All right, man. I hope you get to come, man.
There's some progress on that.
There you go, man. Yeah, keep working on that, man. I'm telling you, man, it'll be worth it. Trust me. It'll be worth it, man.
There's more of a chance this morning than what there was last night. We'll leave it at that for now.
So, for sure, man. We'll take it.
More progress.
We'll take it, man. Let's go, man. That'll be fire. That'll definitely make my night lit, man. Seeing you pull up. I'm gonna tell you that right now, man. We were working hard on that, man. That event's gonna be ridiculously fun, man. I cannot wait to present it to everybody that shows up, man, and just everybody that's gonna be a part of it, man. I can't wait because y'all are gonna appreciate it, and you're gonna want to come next year. And that's the whole goal, is to keep this thing going, man, until we get a Super Bowl. You feel me? Just imagine a Skol Fest after we get a Super Bowl, man. We're gonna have us a Super Bowl ring ceremony in that motherfucker, man. We passing out the replicas. Yeah, I mean, everybody that shows up get a replica, man. That's how we celebrating.
You know, with you saying that, I was thinking about it the other day. If the Vikings win the Super Bowl, I would think 100%. Yeah. The record for a Super Bowl parade would be broken for the amount of people attending it.
Oh,
because
man.
Minnesota sports, they're miserable.
Yeah.
You know, like with the Timberwolves, and I mean, I don't watch baseball, but I know there was some drama with the Twins. Yeah. You know, the Vikings have never won it. Timberwolves never won it. They're getting close. I just think the Vikings do it. It's going to be the biggest, hands down, Super Bowl parade ever.
Absolutely. They said Thor got to be there. No, Thor would be there, Norris. Yeah, no, Thor definitely be there. He was there last year. He popped out. He was there with us last year, man. Thor supported. He was there the whole time. You know what I mean? Like, for sure, man. Shout out Thor, man. He'll definitely be there. Mr. Awadaba says, so you're saying there's a chance? Yeah, absolutely there's a chance. You know what I mean? Absolutely there's a damn chance. Love said, happy wife, happy life, Harmsy. No, for sure. I know that feeling.
I don't drink, so hopefully they have some good NAs.
Oh yeah, no, for sure, man. You know what I mean? There's definitely always a substitute, man. I don't drink like that either. So we in the same boat. Yeah, you don't drink at all. I don't drink like that. Like, I'm not a huge drinker anyway. So like, and to be real, I could do it without alcohol, to be honest with you. Let's see. Lifer Viking said
Other
Xavier
people
Scott. Huh? Oh, go ahead, Hamzy.
It gives people a reason to drink more to make up for me.
Yeah, there
That's
you
what I
go.
always say. People are like, "Oh, well, if you're not drinking, I don't have to." I'm like, no, that's dumb.
We'll take a shot for you, bro. Don't
No,
worry. We'll hold it down for you. We'll hold it down for you. Xavier Scott and Murphy, impressive this preseason game. No, that's a fact. Shout out to Lifer Viking 22. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's what we said too. Delt said I smoke crack. Holy. Not the crack. Not the crack, bro. Good. Y'all buy my beers. Hey, let's go, Norse. Let's go, Norse. Yeah, I got you. We gonna have a good ass time, man. We definitely taking some shots. Donovan Jackson looked like Bradbury in the past game. Hey, Blood Eagle Smeagol. Hey, look, man, I told Harmsy, man. I don't know. Harmsy, you might have missed the play. I guess you missed it. You didn't really see it. You got to go back and watch the throw with JJ McCarthy to Addison, the dive and throw, but watch the offensive line. I mean, when I tell you the fucking man, yes, Bradbury for sure. He looked just like Bradbury in that play, though. So that's what I said. I'm not going to be too hard on him because it was one play. It was one play. And he got pushed back maybe on a second play because even Paul Allen touched on it, but he said he wound up redeeming himself and anchoring himself. So we can't hold dispute to the fire on that. But that one play, he did get put on his ass, and it didn't take a lot. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It looked pretty easy for the defender, man. And I don't even know who the defender was, but yeah. So, but hey, look, man. I think it's something he can work on and get better. I don't see that happening over and over again with a guy like Donovan Jackson.
Yeah, the difference between him and Bradbury, though, is Bradbury for 5 years continues. He doesn't, like watch tape and see what he did and fixes it. It just happened the next game.
Yeah.
Donovan Jackson, he's a rookie. It's his first game. He go watch tape like, oh, I see what I did there.
I see what I did there. Yeah, absolutely.
Bradbury just seemed like he just wasn't, picking up on it.
Bradbury was just garbage. And
I'm still blaming his career on Grady Jackson because his first game was versus the Falcons, and Grady Jackson just absolutely destroyed him the whole game. And it's just like that just got in his head, and that was his career right there.
I think there's been a bunch of games where fucking Bradbury just was getting destroyed. I think everybody had a little piece of Bradbury, man. Anytime the teams were playing the Vikings, man, the defensive tackles were like, oh yeah, this is gonna be my breakout game right here, baby. We going against Bradbury. I'm finna forklift this fucking dude. Like for real. Like it was happening. You know what I mean? And it's sad. But hey, crazy part is, man, we won some football games with him as the center, man. I always say this. I think it was the communication, Armsy. I think even with Kevin O'Connell, I think Kevin O'Connell just liked the way he communicated, and that's what held him around longer than he needed to be held around. It wasn't his physical ability, obviously. It was the way he communicated, because I think he was good at kind of being a center and mentally. You know what I mean? Like, I think he had that part down. He just didn't have the physical part down. He couldn't do it physically good enough, at least. So,
well, I think he was actually a better H-back.
Yeah.
Fullback, tight end, that Packers game.
Yeah. That would have been crazy. Put him in at fullback, man. Halfback at that goal.
Like, how long was that? That was like a.
Now you talking about the one where he caught the ball that bounced off of the. You talking about the one where he caught it?
Yeah, and he went like 30 yards or something.
Yeah.
I was like, man, just get rid of him.
I wonder why teams don't do that. Did you ever think about that?
Older, bring him back and at fullback.
I wonder why teams don't do that. That's crazy. Like, who's going to be the first team? I know it used to be done before. I'm sure it's been done before back in the day, but like, I always wonder why a team didn't say, you know what? We're at first and goal. We're on the 2-yard line. Hey, Donovan Jackson, get back there. You're playing halfback this down. You know what I mean? Like, why not? You know what I'm saying? Like, why not? I wonder why teams don't do that. Put a big ass a mean offensive line back there, or a defensive line, don't matter. And just hand the ball off. It's just like the tush push. I mean, how you stopping that?
It was. I think a lot of teams, they'll put them in at tight end.
But I always wonder why not put him in? Yeah, like, because people talk about refrigerator Perry, but like, why did teams stop doing that now in 2025? Like in the 2020s though. Like, I mean, the tush push is there. Why? I think about it and I'm like, bro, if it's 4th and inches or 3rd and inches or whatever the case may be, and you're at the goal line, whatever, 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2, why not just say, hey, Darisaw, you're playing halfback this down, bro. Here you go. You know what I mean? We're going to turn around, hand you the ball, man. Just fucking plow forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, simple as that. That just sounds like a guaranteed touchdown if you're within 3 yards from the end zone, bro. Like, I would do it. You know what I mean? Like, fuck it. Why not? Then they'll try to ban it. They'll be talking about it the next meeting, Harmsy, the next offseason. They'll be like, well, you know, hey, illegal players, you gotta be listed as a running back or a fullback or a wide receiver to be able to get the ball. You know,
and that's probably what it is. You know?
Yeah, yeah, too big, because I feel like teams would have done it. There must be a rule already in the book that I'm just not aware of, and that's why I probably sound like a fool even talking about it. Where people are like, dummy, it's already a rule, you idiot. That's why you think people don't do it.
Well, if it is, I never knew it was a rule either.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, man. Why not? Refrigerator Perry did it. Nah, for sure. It's a rule. Running inverted wishbone with Rouse. That's what I'm saying, man. Walter Rouse, you know what I mean? Shit, getting the ball. Bradbury, like back in the day. Shit, why not, man? We would have been scoring a lot of touchdowns. We were struggling down there fucking 1st and goal, man. Shit, they would have helped us out. We were struggling. They were talking about that today, about how we struggled in the red zone, Armsy, and then like just putting the ball in the end zone on the ground. And hopefully this year I can see that improving out, because like one thing I paid attention to right at the beginning of the game, Jordan Mason wasn't getting touched for like 3, 4, 5 yards, man. You know what I mean? Like the offensive line was really pushing back. They were, and now mind you, the Texans, I believe, started their 2. I don't think they started any of their starters. They were talking about that at the beginning of the game. The Texans really went in like, hey, this is an opportunity for our 2nd and 3rd strings and 4th strings to get a chance. Our starters are all sitting out. But still, yeah, man, they did what they were supposed to do, though. I mean, they dominated. They were pushing back, you know. So I say that to say this year, man, I can really see that part of our game like just being a lot better. Like down in that 10-yard line, being able to turn around and hand the ball off and push that ball into the end zone, because that's something that we've been missing for a while now. Ever since Dalvin Cook, man. Hey, I know y'all talk shit about me with Dalvin. Yeah, are you, Rap, you still talking about Dalvin? Hell yeah, because it ain't been the same since. You know what I mean? Yup, I sure am. Hell you talking about? You know what I mean? That's the last thing I can remember. Shoot, give me something else to talk about. Like, for real.
Should have never gotten rid of him for Alex.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah, give me something else to talk about. I mean, it declined since we got rid of 33 or 4, whatever number you believe you want to call it. It don't matter, man. When we got rid of him, the running game has been booty cheeks ever since. And the year we got rid of him, he had a good year behind a trash offensive line. He still ran for over 1,100 yards and still had 8 touchdowns. And people were trying to say he ain't good. Man, knock it off. Yeah, I mean, we learned our lesson, though. We went with Madison, and we got what we asked for. We got 400 yards and 1 touchdown. You know what I mean? Like, for real. That's what we got.
I saw that he's actually looking impressive with the Dolphins right now at camp.
Who? Dalvin Cook?
No, Madison.
Oh, Madison? Hey, I root for Madison because we know his family and stuff, man. I hope he does good, man. Yeah, I like Madison.
I don't
great
know where
dude.
I heard that, but I heard that he was very impressive at Dolphins camp so far.
Yeah, great dude, man. I hope he turns into to something, man. For sure. I would love to see, because he's such a good dude, bro. Like outside of football too, like just a great individual. It would be amazing for him to turn into a dog out there in Miami. We don't play him, so it'll be easy to root for him. Yeah, I mean, we don't play Miami either. So this would be the perfect year to root for Madison if he does good. I'll post him.
Absolutely.
For sure. I'll post him, man. Harmsy, man, you want to lead the people with anything else, man? And we're gonna do this a lot, you know. I like having you on, man. I feel like the conversation.
I like being on.
Yeah, I feel like the conversations are good.
Time too.
And you're going. All right. So what's your next move as far as it's the game coming up next week?
Yep, most likely. Yep.
All right. So the game. So because what we can do is, I'm trying to think. The game after the game, you're driving home right after the game.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. We'll figure something out. Me and you will communicate. We'll get something popping 100%. For sure, man. We'll get something popping, man. I like having Harmsy on, man. Hey, I hope y'all love having Harmsy on here, man. I think Harmsy's a great addition, man, to the channel, bro. Like, I think the conversations are clean, they're good. You know, you're there hey, boots on the ground out there giving us insight, man. So you bring a ton of value in my eyes, man. So I
Awesome.
appreciate
Thank you.
I appreciate you, like, you know, using your time, man, and coming on the show and talking Vikings football, man. It's fun. You know, it's definitely fun, man. I told you, man, the door's always open here, man. You know what I mean? You ever want to talk some Vikings football, man, you know where to find me, man. Hit me up. Be like, Rap, man, spark up a live, man. Let's talk some Vikings. Hey, I'm here.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
You know how to get a hold of me. So
absolutely, man. Well,
I'll do it.
Absolutely, man. Well, thank you again, man. Shout out everybody in the chat, man. Make sure you hit the like button so this pushes out, man. We appreciate y'all tonight, man. The Vikings are 1-0, baby. Let's go. Don't tell. I don't want to hear that. Just preseason shit. We're 1-0. You know what I mean? Rep it as such. You know what I mean? A lot of great things a lot of things to be excited about as a Vikings fan, man. But we'll see y'all next week, man. Stay tapped in. Let's get a Ricky, man. Holla at your boys.